What is up, everyone? Today I'll be trying to destroy some Zacian with Flash Cannon Melmetal. Now, Flash Cannon Melmetal is really not that unique at this time. I'm definitely not the first one to cover this moveset, and I've been seeing a bunch of them in GBL actually. My own Zacian has gotten hit by Flash Cannon a couple times, and well, it is not nice, but you know, I never really believed in this moveset, to be honest. I do feel like Rock Slide has the upper hand in 90% of scenarios. But I do believe in giving it a go before making my opinion. So that's what we're doing today. We're putting Flash Cannon Melmetal to the test. Is it really that good? Now, I'm pairing it with Zacian as a safe switch because, well, you know, it's broken. It is a very good pairing with Melmetal, and then we have Palkia on the back, which forms a really good pair with Melmetal. Melmetal, of course, struggles with fire types and with the ground types, and Palkia does really good there. In this match, we lead it into a Dialga, and they have this Lugia in the back, so my Melmetal is really strong. I already killed the Dialga with the Melmetal, and there's still a Zacian in the back as well. And I'm feeling pretty good there, though I'm not feeling that good. If they shield my Melmetal, I'm actually gonna lose. I actually bring in Palkia here because, well, it's not that useful for the Zacian if I don't have any energy. And I'm gonna die to a play rough anyway, so I just decide to farm it down a little bit and then try to farm now with Melmetal. And this is where you're gonna see a Flash Cannon Melmetal come through. If they shield this, I just lose, honestly. That Zacian is gonna destroy my team. But I think this is a Rock Slide. They no-shield it. And Melmetal wins the game. Flash Cannon Melmetal wins me the game. And yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm just gonna let this go now. And now you can farm this down with Palkia. GG. It's really the surprise factor that makes Flash Cannon Melmetal so strong. At least sometimes. There's definitely some scenarios where it can fall short. Like in this matchup. This is where Rock Slide is way better because you're hitting Lugia for super effective damage, where Flash Cannon only does neutral, but it does do a good chunk. And, well, Melmetal still resists every single move Lugia can throw at you. Well, besides Hydro Pump, but these days they are an Aerolos Sky Attack, of course. This still hurts, but I should be able to still win out this matchup. I'm gonna throw a Flash Cannon right here, which I do end up no-shielding for this. They might still get to a Sky Attack, but I shouldn't die if they do, and well, it seems like I'm barely able to farm it down, which is really good. In comes Giratina. I'm just going to switch to my Zacian. Want to keep my Melmetal alive. Because, well, I still have a Palkia in the back for this Giratina, and I'm kind of hoping they switch out. But this is not that bad of a matchup for Giratina. These Shadow Balls really do add up. I was calling an Ominous Wind bait there. So I let it go. But unfortunately, it is the Shadow Ball, and it does a lot of damage. Also, another reason I keep my Melmetal alive there is because just in case it's like a Togekiss in the back, I want to save it. That's the way this team kind of works. If you don't see a Togekiss, you want to save the Melmetal because that is your only real charm answer. And there it is. Unfortunately though, I don't have Rock Slide. And they know that. So they just no-shield that move. They want to save the shield for the Flash Cannon potentially. But instead of throwing the Flash Cannon, I'm actually going to go for a super power bait, double resisted, and they shield it. Which is really good. That is really good. Now I bring in Palkia. It's going to go for the Aqua Tail. They kind of have to shield this because this would kill it. And then I'd be able to farm down the Giratina. But this is still going to be hard. Can I get enough chip damage here with my Palkia that I can superpower this down? I don't know. They're going to throw the move here with Togekiss. I'm just going to keep farming. I think I have to build up to like 2 superpowers. And then superpower the Togekiss. Double resisted. Is this going to kill? I think it barely might. Kills the Togekiss, and then we go for another double resisted superpower on this ghost type Giratina, and it also knocks it out. Now this game would have been way easier with Rock Slide, but we still made it possible. Alright, this is where not having Rock Slide on Melmetal is really bad. The way I envisioned, also we get a little bit of lag here, it just doesn't work, but I don't really care. Because now I shield, and there might be incentivized to shield as well. The way I envisioned this team working is Melmetal against Ho-Oh Lead, is they shield the Rock Slide, and then I made the shield advantage, and it's not terrible. But every Ho-Oh Lead I faced, they no-shielded the first move. So, because they don't have to, like a no-shield is optional for Ho-Oh in that matchup. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Maybe that's why you should consider running Wild Charge on Zacian if you do end up running this line. Though you're still gonna have big issues with Ho-Oh either way. Anyway, yeah, this is now looking pretty bad. In comes a Dialga. Dialga matchup is actually another matchup where I do like having Rock Slide, because the way I usually play this is I'll Rock Slide it a couple times, and then I'll Superpower when it's in range where a single debuffed Superpower knocks out. That's usually the safest way to play it. But now it's a little bit riskier sometimes. It didn't really matter in this game though, but in other games you're gonna see it. In comes Zacian though, this might still be possible, but they get that crunch debuff. If they didn't get that debuff, I would have been able to farm down this Zacian and maybe get to 2 Aqua Tails, or I would definitely get to 2 Aqua Tails and a couple Dragon Tails first at Ho-Oh, which might have been enough. So, unfortunate, but GG. Alright, in comes a Zacian here. Just gonna go straight up for the Flash Cannon. And they are actually gonna no-shield it, which is huge. Which is so huge. And now I'm gonna bring in my own Zacian. Again, it's the surprise factor that really works with Flash Cannon Melmetal. I think I've seen a couple Flash Cannon Melmetal, but most are still Rock Slide. If Flash Cannon Melmetal is gonna become more meta, it won't be that good, I think. Because if that Flash Cannon got shielded, I would have been in a very rough spot. But since it was very surprising and I no-shielded, I'm now in a really good spot. So I guess it is kind of... And I'm not sure if it's gonna be good forever, but if you want to use it right now. Use it while it's still a little bit unexpected, and maybe it'll work for you as well. Anyway, Yveltal comes into my Zacian, which is crazy. This is, of course, a Hurricane, but that's fine with me. I just don't want to go shields down. I want to save my shields for my other Pokemon, because I'm still in a good spot here. I bring in Palkia, because I don't want that against the Dialga, which we saw in the lead. And I can do so much damage with the Dragon Tails here, and I'm gonna throw an Aqua Tail right now, right before he gets to another Dark Pulse. It should do a lot of damage. They actually let it go, which is awesome. They get to a Dark Pulse here, that's okay. They're now in range where I can just farm it down with Melmetal. And Melmetal should be able to take out the Dialga as well. Now this is again where I would prefer Rock Slide. I would definitely just throw like 2 or 3 Rock Slides here before starting to throw Superpowers. But now I gotta go straight Superpower. They should know I have Flash Cannon, and thus I don't have Rock Slide, and thus I'm likely throwing Superpower here. So I think they should have shielded that. I think if they shielded that, my first Superpower, my next 2 Superpowers wouldn't knock out. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they would barely not knock out, and it would be in a pretty good spot. So I don't know why they didn't, but I'll take it. I win the game. It's a GG right there. Very nice. Alright, next match. Togekiss Lead. In comes their own Melmetal. I throw a Superpower here right away. I end up going into Palkia here, right? Or Zacian. What do? Palkia. Yeah, maybe this is not the play. I think normally you'd want to go Zacian. The thing is, I actually know the opponent I'm facing, and I thought it was gonna be a Giratina on the back. And well, in that case, like Palkia is still really good, so I probably should have just gone Zacian still. But I didn't want to go Zacian because I can still beat the Giratina with Zacian, like one player off, so it was still fine there. And I didn't want my Palkia aligned to the Togekiss, where if I end up getting Zacian aligned to the Togekiss, I would still be in an okay spot. So, yeah, in comes Kiss. I throw the Aqua Tail here, and then I just let this thing go, of course. I'm gonna go into Melmetal now, and this is where Rock Slide again would be way better, because Rock Slide would already basically knock it out. And it is way less energy than Flash Cannon. So yeah, I go for a Flash. Do I shield this? I might shield this. They're very close. Actually, I won't shield this because I'm at 2 Rock Slides. There's no reason for them to shield that because I'd be able to throw 2 back to back anyway if they shield. And I think that's in kill range already. Here comes a Giratina. I will bring in the Zacian. And I'm looking okay. Okay, the thing is, switch timers are misaligned though. They are misaligned, and that means they're likely be able to, well, they are definitely going to be able to switch out into their Melmetal before I get off this next player off. I no-shield this, expecting an ominous wind bait, but my opponent is very smart, doesn't throw the bait. And now I'm going to have to shield this, knowing that they're definitely going to switch in Melmetal right now. So I got to watch out with my move, don't throw it. I should have overfarmed here though. I could have overfarmed like 1 or maybe even 2 more Snarls here, and then I would have been able to get off a close combat versus Giratina, which this time I won't be. And this is actually going to mean that this Flash Cannon won't knock out. And you're going to see it. This Giratina is going to end up being at like very low HP. 2 Rock Slides actually do more than a single Flash Cannon. I think if I had Rock Slide here, I would have been able to throw 2 Rock Slides, and I think it would have been enough. I might have been able to... No, I never get to 3 Rock Slides, but I think 2 Rock Slides there would have definitely been enough to kill the Giratina. So again, I think Flash Cannon fell a little bit short there, but still close game. GG, I misplayed there in different fronts as well. Like, I definitely should have gone Zacian into the Melmetal. I would have Palkia versus the Giratina in the back. And that would have made it way easier already. So, I could have played that game a little bit better, but I also think Rock Slide would have been a bit better. Anyway, this game. Palkia takes out the Kyogre. I don't love that matchup. You have to throw... I could have also... Another play I could have made there is actually farm down the Kyogre completely and just shielded one move. I would have had a Draco for this Dialga. But the way I usually play it is I just throw Draco on the Kyogre. Then this Dialga farms me down though, but it's not that bad. I get some more damage with the Dragon Tails. It's not horrible. Alright, it's a Groudon in the back. And Groudon is pretty bad. 4 Zacian plus a Melmetal. Zacian can actually lose this matchup. It's kind of bait dependent, but you can definitely lose it. Well, Melmetal of course gets absolutely obliterated by it. I'm gonna call the... Oh, I don't call the bait. Yeah, I shoot up a Fire Punch. Now I shoot again. Honestly, this is just another Fire Punch, right? There's no way they do. Like, they usually double. If they bait once, they usually bait twice. Because a shield, once I'm a shield down, makes sense, I feel like. Anyway, I'm just gonna call another Fire Punch here. And I close combat. Kind of expecting a catch as well. But this was all fine with me, because if they no-shield this, I can still get another close combat on this thing. And it's gonna have to throw another Fire Punch to kill me. I also have Superpower ready. Oh, I actually don't. I was thinking I should probably go for another close combat Zacian, but this is fine too. I'm very close to double Superpower. Throw one, throw another. I shield this up. There should be a CMP time. The Superpower should still KO the Groudon, right? Go for the Superpower. Yeah, this should knock out, and that is a good game. Melmetal taking out the ground type. You love to see it. Alright, Garchomp Lead, very bad. I just go into Zacian, in comes Metagross. This is absolutely horrible. Very, very bad. It's very, very bad. Garchomp's also pretty good core breaker, because it's, well, it's really good versus Melmetal, and it's also pretty good versus Palkia. It's pretty even matchup there. But with shields up, I think Garchomp wins that, because they get off a couple Centums and the Dragon Tail starts doing so much. Alright, I go on Palkia here. Do I? Because they're gonna have to throw Earthquake here if they want to do neutral damage. So I was expecting them to throw Earthquake. They throw Meteor, unfortunately, which actually makes sense because they just get to another Meteor here. This can't be an Earthquake, so there's no shield it. Meteor doesn't do that much. I also could have just gone Melmetal, to be honest. Though I don't think I could have farmed now. I could not have farmed out in Melmetal. Luckily, they go in Garchomp here. I get to the Aqua Tail. So they have something weak to Melmetal on the back. This might still be possible. I have no clue what it could be, though. Can't be a Charmer, because they would have brought it, or a Fairy type, they would have brought it into Palkia. Maybe it's like Ho-Oh, which, well, also sucks, because I don't have Flash, of course. In comes Drill. Oh, this is actually looking kind of okay. If I can... Wow, should I bait here? I don't know. I think I end up throwing Superpower here. I can take this first one, though. And I switch pretty quickly, so I might be able to get the 3 Superpowers here, because it is one less Thunder Shock. And I end up getting lucky with the Denial there too. They actually no-shield this. At this point, I'm thinking this is possible. Let's throw another Superpower here. They have to use shields. They can't farm me down unless we lag. If they... And they just end up... Yeah, we lag. We get all the way farmed down. If I didn't lag right there, we would have simultaneous KO'd, I'm pretty sure. Because I would have been able to farm down this Drill with Palkia. And then we would have simultaneous KO'd with the Garchomp, so it would have been a tie. But yeah, we lagged out, and GG, I guess. It's you know, lag giveth and lag taketh away in this game, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, next match we have, though it is what it is. You know, it still sucks, of course. I really hope they fix that, but there's no point in crying about it every day, you know. But yeah, all right. Palkia into Mewtwo. Mewtwo is not amazing. It is not great for this team. Also, this was a desynced CMP tie that really sucked. I didn't want a CMP tie right there. I shouldn't have CMP tie right there. But we did CMP tie again. Amazing game mechanics sometimes. But yeah, the undercharge made up for that. I was able to get my 3 Dragon Tails, and now I get an Aqua Tail on this Dialga, so not too bad. And This puts it in superpower range now, so it's pretty good. It's superpower range, but it's not yet. But the second will kill. Let's let this go, right? Probably Draco or Ironhead. Doesn't KO. Well, doesn't do anything actually. Go for another superpower. This will definitely knock out the Dialga. And then it's a Kyogre. That's pretty bad. Because neutral matchup for Kyogre basically is always a win for Kyogre. Because that thing is so incredibly tanky. It can take a, well, you know, it can take a play rough for sure. So even if I get to 3 here, which I won't, Kyogre still wins. So I'll just let this go, I think. And yeah, we'll call it a game right there, I think. Yeah, this thing just farms down my Melmetal too. I don't even have a Rock Slide here. If I have Thunderbolt, maybe that'd be interesting. Maybe one day I'll try that out. If I'm absolutely done with Kyogre, I'll try a Thunderbolt Melmetal. Alright, we have another game. Excadrill Lead. I have 2 better answers to this in the back, but I'm not gonna switch into them instantly. I'll superpower once first, and then I'll switch into Zacian, because it can also take those turns a lot better than my Melmetal can. Now, gonna take this run for sure. I'm not debuffed or anything, so these won't do that much. It actually do quite a bit. I really thought they were going to switch there, so I didn't throw my close combat, anticipating that to try to catch, but they actually threw 2 red shots. I could have definitely gotten my close combat there in the middle, but I didn't, which is unfortunate, because that would have definitely taken a shield or their life. But yeah, this is still fine, because Lugia comes in and I can get off 2 play roughs, which is really nice. They're going to sky attack me here, which will kill, but now they're in range where I think I'll farm now with Melmetal, right? They do have quite a bit of energy though. Can I farm this out with Melmetal? Yeah, also my energy drive, so that's nice. I can fill up all my energy supplies right here. Basically, get up all the way to 100, I think. Can tank this Aero Blast just fine. It's way less than the Drow reboot, so no point in shielding. I think I go straight superpower. No, actually I shouldn't, because this could also be Giratina. If they go in like Giratina right there, I definitely don't want to go for superpower. But I see the Excadrill come in. I've pressed the superpower. Of course, I do win CMP with the Excadrill, and I gotta shield up that Drow. So that's what I do. I go for superpower. I have to shield or die. I just bring in Palkia now, and I will go for the Aqua Tail right away. They had the Drow there. They had the Drow, but they didn't throw. Later on, the person I played in this battle actually said he only saw 3 Dragon Tails come through. So either he lagged a little bit, or he didn't see one come through on the switch. I guess either way. It is unfortunate, but I think I would have shielded that, and I think I would have still won the game versus this Palkia, because I do win with a shield left over, so I don't think I ended up murdering, but it's still unfortunate. Would have been a little bit closer. Anyway, I think that's the final game. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, my verdict on Flash Cannon Melmetal. It is fun. It is fun. It's very unexpected, and it can definitely throw some Zacian off guard. But in general, I still prefer Rock Slide. It's just a more useful move in 90% of scenarios. And even versus Zacian, where you would want a Flash Cannon, Rock Slide Melmetal still does okay. You just have to play around the debuffs a bit. Like, if you just make sure you always throw the Rock Slide after they close combat, like, they do a lot of damage too. So I would still recommend Rock Slide, but consider running Flash Cannon if you want some fun games. Anyway, see you all next time. Have a good one.